Before we leave, go ahead.
Yo, it's your boy.
So I'm helping my friend Kat move. Say hi, Kat.
No.
My camera is in the car. I left the SD card at home.
Bruh.
So I'm using my cell phone, but we're gonna be moving. We're eating now. We still got some more moving to go, and then I gotta head over we got a big youth event today. It's America Day. That's in the HT, so I'll be doing that. So pretty much these two things I'm gonna be doing all day. So I just wanted to, even though my camera's not here, I wanted to at least capture the moment. Alright, just got done helping my friend move. Now I gotta go home, shower, and then I gotta run right to this youth event, the America Youth Event. So non-stop, of course, that's my life. Let's get it. Got it. All right, so we're in the car now, about to go to New Life Church. A bunch of different youth groups is coming over there. We're gonna play games, have fun, hear the word, you know what I mean, and just, I guess, focus on making a community of churches instead of just being one church here, one church there. We're all part of God's body. We all are the church. So I guess this is the first step, another step in making that, you know, practical, right? How can we all become the church instead of just going to church? So that's the heart of it.
After a night of winning, trucking people, your man, the Midnight Shadow, leader of the army of two, all those accolades, etc., etc. Gotta leave into the midnight real quick. My boo right here, you know, much love.
Isaiah Harper broke my kneecap.
I'll do that because I don't know what else to do. You got something in your hand.
No, I didn't. It was a knockout ball. In the van.
Alright, so I just got home from the youth event, and it was good, man. The event was good. I had a lot of fun. I think, you know, the youth students had a lot of fun too. You know what I mean? And it was, man, it was really good. I think it was really well done. I like how, like I talked about before, the idea was there of joining all the churches together. And I think we need to keep that idea going. But I guess for me personally, man, what I really get convicted of is, like, Paul says in Acts 20, right? He's in Ephesus and he's been there for a little while, and when he goes to those guys, he says this right before he's about to leave. He's about to leave these guys. I think this is the part where he's not sure if he's going to see them again ever. But he says this to the elders in Ephesus. This is Acts 20, verse 26. Paul says, "Therefore I testify to you this day that I am innocent of all the blood for you," right? He says, "I'm innocent of all the blood for you guys. For I did not shrink from declaring the whole counsel of God," right? So he's saying, like, he didn't sugarcoat the gospel. He didn't give a fake gospel. He didn't say the gospel, when you believe in Jesus, right, your life will get easier. He didn't give any misinterpretations, any misconceptions of the gospel. He said, "I gave you guys the whole counsel of God, so I'm innocent of all the blood in your hands." And I asked myself, you know, can I say that? As a youth leader, can I say that I'm innocent of all the blood on these youth students' hands? Like, that we really preached the whole counsel. We didn't sugarcoat it with this, you know, maybe if the works or doing things is the real raw gospel. And, you know, I think sometimes we don't want to turn people away, so we give them a kind of easy believism. You just say, yeah, you know, to believe in Jesus, and you know, if you don't change right away, it's okay. Just don't leave the church. You know, it's a big don't leave the church. And I think we gotta give them the whole counsel, man. We gotta give them the truth of the gospel. I don't know, just things I go through, just things that I'm convicted of. When I leave these youth events, man, it's great. You know, we sing songs, undeniable God, unstoppable God, and you know, what I mean, like the spirit that raised a dead man, Jesus, our King, is also the spirit that lives in me. Like, do we really believe that? Right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we do, because, you know, we say, yeah, I believe that the same spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in me. But then on the next hand, you say, no, I can't preach the gospel. You know, God doesn't want me to, you know, talk to people about the gospel. Like, you know, that's not my... I evangelize in a different way, without talking. Which makes no sense, by the way. So we... You know, if you really believe that the Spirit of God can raise someone who was dead and now is alive, like, if you really believe that, like, if we see someone that's dead and they're raised to life from God's Spirit, you don't think that Spirit can go in you and transform you into a person who can proclaim His name, His gospel? Come on, man. That's signs that you really don't believe what you're talking about, man. But I think they need to see it, right? Definitely the youth, the younger generation, they need to see it lived out in the older generation. They need to see it lived out, what the gospel truly is, man. Loving each other, not backstabbing churches, and, you know, this church backstabbing that church, and this church talking spit about that church. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta really be loving one another. Definitely the church. And I think they're looking at us, man. They're looking at, you know, the young adults and the older adults, and they're like, okay, this is what these guys do. They just kind of just go to church and they go to events and they do these things, but you know, and for the rest of our lives, we're private. You know, we're kind of standoffish. So I think we gotta find a way. We're really gonna be youth leaders, man. We have to be doing life with the youth students, man. I don't know how that looks like. I don't know what that looks like. But we gotta start doing life with these guys, because that's the only way they can really see the full account of the gospel is lived out in us, the people who do get it, who do believe that Jesus is the Son of God, man. And that's the only way you can read the Bible and say, I gave you guys the whole counsel of God. My blood's on your hands, man. I gave you guys the whole counsel. When I come to God clean in that whoever I talk to, they got the truth of the gospel, you know? But yeah, man, it was, all in all though, it was a great event, man. I really liked it. I really appreciate New Life. Appreciate what they opened up their facility to us. And yeah, man, I look forward to more things like that in the future. Also, man, I just want to encourage you guys to delight in God, and He'll give you the desires of your heart. It's your boy, MP. We out.
You recording this?